Okay, so today welcome to my kitchen. We are going to make poppy seed candy. It is very old candy for Purim. It's called Mohnloach, and I am doing this video so that my daughters will always remember how to make Mohnloach. So first, you need poppy seeds, and you need about 1 pound of them, and you need them ground fine. Pretty much very unorganized, and I don't like measure very often. So, here we go, 1 pound. How much is 1 pound in cups, people?
Probably a couple.
A couple of cups.
So for something that weighs a pound. Here's a pound of nails.
I don't think that is like. How do you know what a pound is?
Let's see. Right on the scale.
I don't have a scale.
I'm the scale.
You're the scale? Well, actually, what does it say right here? Doesn't it say what does it say? 1/2 a pound? Oh, so 2 bags is a pound. So I need 1 pound. So 2 of these bags. Okay. So let me measure 2 of these bags. All right. So so it'll be 2 of these. So 2 of these little red mill poppy seed bags should be. Oh yeah, okay, so it's almost, so that almost 2 cups is a 1/2 pound. And we are going to try to blend them. I'm so unorganized. Okay, here we go. There we go. Grind the poppy seeds till they're fine. And you can see the color changing from dark to light. This is really important because it gets it real fine consistency, so when it gets to the honey it mixes well. You can also get your poppy seeds through Azure Standard, so you can get a whole bunch of them for pretty cheap. Otherwise, the health food store should have it. Unless they're out like they were when I went. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. All right, so then you're going to chop 2 cups of nuts, so walnuts actually. So I do it the old-fashioned way, by hand or in this little handy-dandy chopper. You either love poppy seed candy, the Mohnloach, or you hate it. One of the two. It's not really a kind of sort of. It's either you do or you don't. I don't have a lot of time on my hands, so I don't really like stress about like exact measurements and stuff like that. I wing it. Because I know what it's supposed to be like, so it's more like chef. I am more like a chef. Okay, there's your 2 cups of chopped walnuts right there. So this is local honey. Best kind, you gotta do local to get the nutrients that you need, right? Yeah. Okay, so when it gets all sticky like this, I hate this. I just run hot water. Most of the time I have hot water on the stove already, but I'm just gonna clean this off. See, when I lived at the teepee, you got to have one thing on that stove all the time. You have to have water on that stove, heating all the time, so you always have access to hot water. And I guess that idea kind of never left me, so that's what I tried to do. Basically, we are going to do 2 cups of honey and a 1/2 cup of sugar in a big pot, right here, and you're going to basically boil it until it's syrupy. Okay, so you're gonna cook it until it's syrupy. So 2 cups of honey and a 1/2 cup of sugar. Okay, so it's a little bit wet, so it might come out a little bit easier, but we're gonna measure out 2 cups of honey. I'm gonna barely make it, I think. Maggie, will you go right down and get honey? gonna let it cook together until it's syrupy. All right. You're not supposed to use powdered sugar to roll these in. You're supposed to use.
If you want it to taste nice, you're supposed to use powdered sugar.
No, you're supposed to use cornstarch, an organic cornstarch by that at that. Okay, so nothing like cooking with Maggie and Rebekah, right? So basically you have a pound of poppy seeds ground up really fine. Then you have 2 cups of honey and a 1/2 cup of sugar in the pot getting hot, and you're going to get it into like a syrupy sort of form. And then you're going to cook the two together in a big pot, because what happens is when you put the poppy seeds in that pot with the honey and the sugar, it's going to start bubbling really fast, and it can bubble over actually. It's the reaction between the poppy seeds and the honey and the heat. But you're going to cook it till thick. Okay, and you're going to keep stirring it. You have to stir, 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 stir. And this is like a very, very old kind of candy. Persian sort of candy, I think. Either that or Israeli candy, or I have no idea. Okay, I'll show you a close-up of the see, that's not quite done yet because it's not syrupy enough. The sugar isn't dissolved yet, so you have to get that sugar dissolved in there. Then we have cornstarch right here that we're going to roll the candy in. So another thing that you're going to get ready is a cutting board, and you're going to get it wet when you roll this Mohnloach out. Oh my gosh! I recycle. My daughter.
It's usable. Why is it in the drawer?
I know. Why? My daughter is a germaphobe. Who knows why? I'm not. And we all grew up, they grew up in a teepee, so I have no idea how she got to be a germaphobe. Okay, so she's gonna keep stirring that. Oh yes, you're also gonna get some ginger.
Orange nuts.
Yeah. That's mustard. Where's my ginger? I hope I have ginger.
No, you don't have any. I just remembered I was lost.
Are you kidding me? You can't have Mohnloach without ginger. Okay, so just remember on the walnuts, if you're a nut and you can't eat nuts, then you don't need to put the nuts in.
Mustard, cloves.
You have to have ginger for this, but we don't have any ginger. What are we gonna?
Make sure you have your ingredients.
He's got a point.
Always check your recipe in advance. Just make sure you have your ingredients. I never do that.
See?
Then I improvise, and then I make great things out of that because I'm improvising. So we're gonna put the poppy seeds in, and I'm gonna show you.
Are you sure?
Okay, so she's gonna keep stirring that until it basically gets thick. And she's gonna do it for about 20 minutes. So I will check back with you in 20 minutes. Because she's gonna be standing here for 20 minutes stirring. It's her favorite job. Okay, so I just want to mention that this is how you help your family enter the feasts of Yahshua, and how you impress upon them these beautiful holidays and the holy days is because you get your family involved. You have beautiful holiday music playing. So we have Purim music playing. It's a combination of like fun stuff, but also a lot of Persian music. It's really pretty. Some soundtrack from some of the movies of Queen Esther that we love, but you get them involved. And so we're decorating right now. We're listening to music. We're playing. We're moving furniture. We're gonna change up our living room and make it into a banquet hall. And we're cooking, smelling and cooking and listening and hearing things that are all associated with the feast. Okay, so there's what it looks like. It's pretty thick. Okay, turn it out on the board, and then we're gonna pat it down with like water put a little water on the board, and then put water on the top of the mixture and on your fingers. See, so I'm dipping in water. I'm gonna press it out. This is a video for Maggie, so when she gets to be older and she has her own family, then she will always have the recipe of Mohnloach that her mother made, because I don't write things down very good.
Reach.
What? Too much water? Pat it down to about, what, half an inch thick? Right? Woohoo! If you had wax paper, you could put wax paper over the top and then roll it out. But you need wax paper, not parchment paper like I just did. I'm gonna make it into a square and bind it up. After you like bang it out and press it out with water underneath and water on top, then you're gonna let it sit for about 5 minutes, and then you're gonna start cutting it, because if you don't cut it soon enough, you won't be able to cut it. So we cut in little tiny squares like this.
So that you can break it off, pull them apart after it's cool.
This works really well. Okay, now I'm going to cut it this way. See, it's kind of cut into little squares that I'm gonna put this whole thing in the fridge, cool it down, and then we will toss it in cornstarch. Toss the little pieces in cornstarch. Okay, so it's cool now. I had it in the fridge for quite a while, so now we're going to cut it apart, and we're going to put, kind of mix it or coat it with cornstarch. Just remember to use organic. So you want to drop them in there. Actually, these come apart. Yeah. Like that. See it? Hey Maggie, Hadassah, you want to come help me? So you're coating them so that they don't stick to each other. And then you actually have to coat it a couple times, because the cornstarch soaks into it. So Hadassah, I'm going to have you I'm going to go ahead and put these in here. You take the candy out. It wasn't really the best shirt to wear when you're making food, but it's comfy. Really sticky, but if you make little tiny squares, and you can, and then they're fun to eat. You can freeze this, so you don't have to eat it all during Purim. That's what we do, is we make a whole bunch, and then we eat a lot, we nosh on a lot during Purim, but then we freeze a lot, so that you can kind of nosh on it throughout the rest of the weeks and stuff, and also have a taste of Purim in another time of year. We also give it away in our Mohnloach manot bags, and so you either love the flavor or you hate it. It's kind of one or the other. It reminds me of Purim. Oh, it's good. Nice and chewy. We might need is to do another coating of cornstarch over the course of time, because as it settles in the container, it kind of gets clumpy again, so you have to like separate. This cornstarch helps to separate each of the pieces of Mohnloach. Thank you for watching, and our little video about how to make Mohnloach.
Is it
It's
cool?
done. Oops. See that?
Just dump it.